Hello, hello. Welcome back to Truth on Air program with JT, and this is Truth on Air TV on YouTube channel. Please, if you have not subscribed, don't forget to click that dial. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel if it has been a blessing to you. And yes, so we are still on a journey of teens and life handles, whereby today we are going to look at certain sensitive issue that has caused a lot of distraction for our young ones, which is the mouth. Some of us don't know what to say or what not to say. Like, everything we just pop, you know. Like, if someone asks to be so caring, so, so close, we talk and talk, like we never care. We are like, it's like our mouths are running, if I may call it that way. You know, wisdom demands that you know when to talk, what to say, what not to say, and when to keep quiet. A listening ear, be quick to hear than to talk. A listening ear builds a man. And not just you listening, listen and learn, and relearn and unlearn. Right? Because, some of our teens' destinies have been destroyed because of what they say. They will go to a certain, maybe they went to a party. It's not a bad party. It's not these worldly parties. No, they just went to a party. Maybe it was one of theirs birthday. They went there. They were taking their soft drink and some snacks, and out of joy, they opened their mouth and said something they were not supposed to say at that moment. Right? For example, let's say you come from village and or you are coming from town, you have gone to the village, and maybe your village is we have these villages that are you have to hold your life with your hand when you are going there, right? So you come from that kind of a village and you have not traveled back to the village, and just greeting from your grandparents or your relatives there, you have opened up everything that has been happening, every progress that has been happening to your life, every plans you have in life, every, like, you are like a running water. You don't know when to talk and when to keep quiet, and the devil is still marking, some things about us, by the devil does not know. We are the one that makes him aware of them. That's why we normally so that when you're making any decision, be low. Don't shout it. Wait until its manifestation. It's not everything that you go talking, but you have given the enemy easy access to us, in that every moment, every now and then, we are there doing this and doing that, selling ourselves and doing blah 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 at the expense of what God has in store for us. We end up revealing, some things that God tells us. It's not for us to go and start shouting there. It's for us to sit down and allow Him to take us through process, to take us through training. And when we are fully, matured enough, then He will give us a go ahead. He will not tell us, oh, this is the time to say it. But some of us normally, sorry, kill our destinies prematurely because we were quick to say, God just blinked on you and told you. God will never give you the entire statement because you're still going through process. He just blink you. Maybe he says, I will send you, and He stops there. And you now start going and declaring everywhere. God has said, He said, where is He going to send? Why can't you come down and wait for Him to finish the statement? He just said, I will send you. You don't know whether it is Afghanistan, whether it is Asia, whether it is, your continent, the entire of your continent, whether it is, India or anywhere. You just started shouting, God is going to send me. He's going to use me. He said. That's not the time. The only person that you should open up to, maybe is your mentor, right? Or your spiritual head. Someone that is matured enough, someone that will hold your hand and guide you and lead you on how to go about it, how to run. It is like, you should be like someone like Eli to Samuel, So you're like Samuel, the person is like Eli to you, someone that will be telling you this is what God is saying, this is what God means, and all that. Maybe the vision is God has already given you the entire vision, but it's not yet clear to you because you're not matured enough. This person will like try to help you out. But unfortunately, some of us are quick to talk. Like if we are given an opportunity, we will say everything. Within 1 minute, someone has said 1,000 words. And after you now go and sit down and ask yourself, what did I say? You'll be like, why did I say this and this and this? We don't know when to put breaks, when to keep quiet. Please, even talking has its own seasons and times. I'm sorry. Go, for example, let me use the example of the married people. A married person knows when to talk to their spouse or when not to, or when to be, how to approach a spouse based on the season. Maybe you have come home, you are a husband, and you find your wife in a lorry moment. Definitely, you will know this is not that time that I normally come here and chakara chakara. I have first to recheck in my mind and be like, okay, what is happening? And know that after you have now solved it, hey, go to your normal mood. Or maybe you are a wife and your husband has come home, and when you look at him, because one thing I know is that when married people are there, they know each other very well after they have lived together. So the husband is now coming back and he's like, the wife will know, hey, today things are not as they are supposed to be, something is not okay. So they first seek to know what is happening to their husbands before anything else, So that is the case. You as a teenager know when to do whatever. Talking has its own seasons. It's not everything that you have learned something that you need to go and start displaying out there. You are destroying yourself. You are selling out yourself to the devil. Some of us are quick to, we want to shine. We want to reach out to the world. We want to get a lot of, attention from people and all that. Let me tell you, attention is crazy. Me, if I was to be asked, but then I was thinking, maybe I might try it next year. I might start it next year. I was thinking of not recording myself in a video, but rather do a voice record. Then I like blend the video with the picture instead of recording myself and all that in a video. Why? Though even in that one, I'm still on. I'm still on a sellout because being in the limelight is crazy. You'll go like I remember then I was not so much into YouTube. I was into Facebook, and I was majorly on my page, not on my wall, but on my page, where back then I hardly posted my pictures. No, little did I know that some people, when someone is following a page, they will go through the entire page and check all the pictures that you normally post, and where you normally share your post and all that. So I was passing around a busy. I come from Kenya, so capital city is Nairobi. I was just passing by the streets of Nairobi, and I had someone calling me. In fact, the person was calling me with my surname, and I was like, how? Even if I try to look at the person, I don't know the person from Adam or from Eve. I don't know them. But the person is like, oh, I know you do this, and I'm like, oh God, really? So that is how far, like, it restricts you from doing a lot of things. So please, take your time, be ready for the consequence of being in the limelight. Be ready. Ask God, let God process you, let God work on you. Don't be in a hurry for anything. Life is in phases, life is in steps. Allow God to take you through every step of the way. Allow Him to guide you through every step. And I believe that God will help you and God will help us. So please, I beg you again, not everything that you need to talk. Know when to talk and when to keep quiet. For example, King David, when he was anointed king, he did not go directly and started singing that I'm the king to Saul. No, he would have been killed, right? Because Saul was already jealous of him. In fact, Saul was jealous of David, not because David told him that I am the king now. Yes, I have already been anointed king, so I'm supposed to start kingship immediately, and you saw you should step aside. No, but Saul was even jealous because this guy has been anointed to be king, which means he feels when I die, this person is the one that is going to take over. That is the jealousy of Saul. But David kept it. He didn't talk. He didn't talk from his tender age. I think he was anointed as a teen also. And yet he went into now kingship at the age of 30. That's when he started ruling after Sarah has died or something like that. So please, it's not everything. Don't rush. Where are you rushing to? Discover purpose first. Know why you are here on earth. That is what will be guiding you. That even your words will be full of wisdom. You'll never lack what to share. Right? You'll always be, filled, because if it is God that has sent you, you'll never run dry. He will always refresh you. He'll always give you new revelations, new things to come and minister to his people. Or maybe you are in any field that God has sent you to. He'll always give you new wisdom, new favors, and new everything for you to be able to run. But if you are running by your own wisdom, but if you are, it is me and myself, then you are going to mess up a lot of things. So guys, keep quiet. Know when to keep quiet and when to talk, what to say and what not to say. It is not everything that you say. Wait until it's maturity for you to talk of it. In fact, some things that God has been telling us, they're not for us to talk of them. They're for us to keep quiet and wait until their manifestation. Let people see the fruit of it. Let's see the harvest of it, not what we are saying. Right? I love you so much, guys. And do not forget that Jesus loves you more. Amen. Shalom.